Hello everyone. So another new video. Got another package from Topps. So I think this is going to be a collection of the latest Topps Now cards I've ordered. So I believe this should be only Women's Champions League cards this time. And as you see, this is quite a few have arrived this time. So I've already had some cards from Game Week 3, but they then released a second set of cards for the Game Week 3, and then they released Game Week 4 very close after each other. So this parcel has the collection of those in. So I'm just going to get all of them out. So it was a bit frustrating because the Walsh and Brown cards that they brought out, these were for Game Week 3. And then when they ended on sale, they brought out 3 more cards. So this was the first one. Of Blunkvist for a hat-trick, which was against Galatasaray. And that is card number 7 in the set. Then they released Maria Mendes for scoring. I think she scored twice in the game, the defender. Yeah, they won 7-0. Is she a defender? Not confident on that, but yeah, she got a card as well. And then the final one from Game Week 3 was Demone. Got a card. So Leon's first one of this year. This was for a near halfway line goal. So this was a really cool one for them to have featured. That was against Roma. So those 3 cards, fortunately, they put on as a bundle where you got all 3 for £20 rather than having to pay the individual prices, so at least made it a bit cheaper. So those were 7 cards, 7, 8, and 9. Then following that, Game Week 4 happened, so it was the same teams playing each other again. So Leon got another card, this time for Diani. This was their 4th win, so they qualified for the quarterfinals. And so far in the set, this is the least ordered card. So only 108 of these were ordered. So I'm interested to see what happens with this card, because Topps have advertised that there are 110 parallels available. So in theory, everybody that ordered one of these should get a parallel in their parcel. They usually come at a later point. What it also means is that of this collection, there is now a maximum of 108 full sets that can be completed. Because as soon as a card has a new lowest number of orders, that's the max number of sets you can have. So this is currently the rarest card. Then Wolfsburg got another card, this time for Alex Pop scoring a hat-trick. So Wolfsburg getting back-to-back hat-tricks against Galatasaray for players. This being card number... Oh, that's card 10. So this one must be card 11. It is, yeah. So this is card 10, so I'll put them in the right order in my binder. And then they released a second set of cards for Game Week 4. So Man City have got their 3rd card of the set, and it's Khadija Shaw's first card. So this is, she scored twice against Hammarby in that game. So this is her becoming Man City's all-time UWCL top scorer. And that was card 12 in the set. And then for some reason they've released 3 cards for Barcelona from the same game. It's a bit of a shame that they didn't spread them out amongst some of the other teams. This one is card 13, and this is for Vicky Lopez getting her first goal. So she's only 17 or 18. The next one was for Alexia Putellas scoring her 200th Barcelona goal. It's quite a nice goal that she scored against who was it against? Against St. Polten. They won 4-1. So that's card 14. I think this is the most ordered card from this set. So in this order, I've got both the highest and lowest ordered cards so far. I think there's over 500 of these ones. She has a lot of fans. And then the final one was Kika Nazareth. She was new to Barca this season, getting her, I think she scored twice in the first European goals for Barcelona. So again, so these were the 3 goal scorers from the game, but it was a bit of a shame because Valerenga, one of the small teams, drew against Bayern Munich. So it would have been quite nice to see them get a card, or just someone from a different team. Arsenal have not had any cards yet either. But someone explained that the Arsenal cards have to be approved by Arsenal before they print them. So it's potentially a factor to why they aren't printing many. So I'm just going to quickly put these in my binder. So with the game week 3 cards done, that's the first page of my binder done. As you see there, that's all 9 of them. And then to put these ones in, so Pop goes in, Diani, Shaw, Lopez, Putellas, and Nazareth. So initially I thought 3 pages would be enough for these, but it's now looking like I might need to create a bit more room, because by the end of game week 4 we're already at card 15. And then there's 2 more game weeks, and then the quarterfinal, semi-final, final. The reason I left that much room is because after game week 1 we'd had 2 cards, and game week 2 we'd had 2 cards. But because they've released so many, they've released to 11 cards for game weeks 3 and 4 compared to the 4 for game weeks 1 and 2. It's probably have to create more room in here now. So yeah, now I'll be waiting for game week 5, which I think is mid-December, to happen to get the next set of cards. Hopefully they'll do less than they've just released, because it's getting more expensive the more cards they'd release. And then I think game week 6 will be for the new year. I need to check where the fixtures are. And then usually if I get any parallels, they would usually come like 3-4 weeks after the initial base cards come. So hopefully by some point in December I might get a parallel or 2 come. But as I say, I'm hoping that you get one of these at least, the Diani card. Pop, I should get one of those ones as well. But those are just nice extras to have in the collection. And I am going to try and do the full set. So thank you anybody who's watched, and I'll keep updated on how this set's going along.